Kyrie go before they won the game?
Yeah, it's surprising. But of course, AD's been wanting to. You can tell AD's been wanting to go for a while.
I got to kick out of say what Ron didn't have to do. He knows everything.
Oh,
Point guard, shooting guard, small forward, head coach, general manager, equipment dude. Like he knows.
I know a guy that was on the staff 2 years ago, and they said LeBron clearly makes every decision.
I believe that.
100%. He's involved with every decision.
When you look at Jordan back in the day, you clearly know he wasn't involved because Jerry Krause.
Right.
Athletes really do have more power than they've ever had. All right, so.
All right, second game coming at you. It's Martin County, Phelps. If you're just tuning in, it was Pikeville staying undefeated with a win over Pike Central. Pikeville advances, and they'll play at 2:30. The winner of – no, they'll play Johnson Central at 2:30, if I'm reading that right. They'll play Johnson Central in the semifinals, JJ, at 2:30.
Oh, here we go. Tuned in just in time, ladies and gentlemen. We got our broadcast up and running. Went downstairs to let all of the head coaches know that if their team is fortunate enough to get the W, that, you know, going to have a chance to interview the players of the game.
We're going to try to get some coaches up here as these games go along. Very few times, not a lot of times that we can get the coaches up here to talk, just chit-chat, right, JJ?
Absolutely. And also the founders, like whoever founded the tournament, like some of these players that are, or some of these individuals that are in charge of that, I would love to have a conversation with them as well.
That is Braden Markham, number 25, running PG for Martin County. And let's see, get these numbers. 3-ball right out of the gate. That's what Martin County does. And that is Aiden Copeland with the 3-ball for Martin County. Copeland. Eli Mills, number 3, is a 6th man for the varsity. Eli Mills can fill it up. Back-to-back 3. Watch out now. That's Josh Canes with the 3 for Phelps. Eli Mills. Watch out, JJ.
We're going to have us a good old-fashioned shootout.
Man, oh, man, looking like that Kentucky-Arkansas game to start things out last night.
What was the final score of that game?
Oh, man, they Arkansas ran Kentucky out of the gym, right?
Oh, did they really?
Yes. There he is. Back-to-back buckets for Josh Canes. Man, oh, man. Martin County. They love to shoot the 3-ball. Off and running, Phelps. Trap coming. Canes turns it over. On the deck. Timeout, Phelps. Phelps, nice job calling a timeout. 30-second timeout. Phelps, Cameron Smith, JJ, the head coach of Phelps, if you've not heard, announced that he'll be resigning at the end of this year as head coach.
Oh, wow.
Shocker. Cameron Smith, the job he's done at Phelps, unbelievable. Coach of the Year. He won Coach of the Year last year by some different media sources, and he's in running certainly again with the job he's done this year with Phelps.
Yes. That's really surprising that he was stepped down. I mean, with the progression that he's been able to make with the Phelps Hornets.
I agree, and he loves the Phelps program, so I know they're going to be hurting losing Cameron Smith, but I know he'll be lined up coaching somewhere else.
Absolutely.
Right away. Eli Mills on the go. Mills going to pull. Left that one short. Trap coming by Phelps. Turnover going to be Phelps basketball. 6-5. Martin County leads it off 2 3 balls by Copeland and Mills. Better keep an eye out. You better, if you're Martin County, you don't leave Canes open. Canes will bury it, number 1. 3 ball. Look good. On the go, Aiden Copeland. Mills, the swing. Mills, they calling corner. Jumper, nice. That was Jackson Pack. He's another young man you're going getting varsity minutes, varsity time for Martin County. Martin County, however you look at it, number 1 or number 2 in the 15th region. 3 ball. Canes again, JJ.
Back to back.
Canes has got 8 points.
He's got all 8.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he's scored every bucket so far. Definitely being the tone setter so far for this game.
Mills looking to make something happen. 3 ball, Martin County. Nice box out. Christian Thacker with a nice rebound. Christian Thacker got a ton of size on him. Going to take a seat. Thacker every bit 6'5", 6'6". Dump down. Going to shoot 2. Martin County going to the line. No, they say on the floor. No, shooting 2. No, on the floor. Official first said 2, then on the floor. Nice swing. Markham. 3 ball. Phelps. Yeah, got to be out on all passes. Markham with the 3 ball. It's been raining threes in here.
Yes, it has. Feel free to let us know in the comments section where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, if you're enjoying the commentary, and also if we're having any technical difficulties.
11-8, Martin County leads it. Dump down. Eli Mills making it rain. Eli Mills, he is a flamethrower. He can absolutely fill it up. And he's a Coach James type player. Coach James likes those guys that can shoot the 3. 2-2-1 press by Martin County. Turnover. Going to stay. Martin County basketball. Markham to inbound. Mills. The swing. Going to shoot 2. Going to the line. Aiden Copeland. What about the trade, JJ?
That trade was, we were just talking about that. I think they might have caught that a little bit on our microphones, but yeah, 25 years old, hasn't even hit his prime yet. Gets traded to LA.
Man,
that is unbelievable.
You know some stuff going on behind the scenes that fans don't know about, right?
It has to be. Especially getting traded for somebody that's 31, which is still relatively young, but injury prone, as I would like to say. Injury
prone, and there you go. That's the key, injury prone.
Yeah.
And I've always said that about AD. Even when he, as a rookie, it's like, how durable is AD going to be?
Absolutely. I mean, if you could just save him for the postseason,
right?
Like just not like do like Robert Horry used to do back in the day, right. And only show up during the playoffs. I mean, if you could do that, then he's a terrific asset to have.
That's the biggest trade, of the last 2 or 3 years in the NBA?
Might be the last 10 years. I mean, it'd be different if it was like past their prime, but he's 25 years old. I mean,
yeah,
and a supermax player.
Phelps got the putback. That is, I don't have his number, JJ, number 23.
We'll work on that. Hopefully somebody in the comments section can let us know. I know we got a lot of Phelps fans and a lot of Martin County fans as well. So somebody can let us know in the comments section number 23 for Phelps. We would greatly appreciate it.
They said, listen, let's get a timeout. Let's talk about it. JJ, listen, we're under a minute to go before the end of the first quarter, so we'll keep it here.
Well, you know, if we're going to keep it here, what we're going to do.
You
we're going to give
already
a
know,
shout out to each and every one of our sponsors,
Right.
ladies and gentlemen. At the end of the day, there is absolutely no way that we could do this broadcast for you guys without the help of them. We definitely want to give a shout out to Crum Funeral Home, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Howard Family Pharmacy, Glenn Martin Hammond Law, Crace Solid Rock Development, HBT Physical Therapy, Warfield IGA, Tommy's Auto, Punk's Tire, Sal's Steakhouse, and Double Quick.
Yeah. Get it on the double at Double Quick.
Absolutely.
Get those pizza rolls. JJ, what do you get when you go there?
You already know what I'm getting, the pizza rolls.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely, 100%. And a body armor or a prime drink or something like that. But, yeah, definitely the pizza rolls.
I tell you what, they've got really good chicken on a stick, like chicken, potatoes, green peppers on a –
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Oh, you got to quit talking like that, man. We got 4 games left to go.
I know it. Big bucket by Phelps. That was number 3. And we don't have a number 3, JJ.
Well, we're going to work on that as well. We're going to also ask everybody in the comments section if you know number 3, but then we're going to do everything we can to get it whenever halftime hits.
We've got coming up soon, we got an interview with Coach Harold Tackett, head coach of Prestonsburg. He'll talk a little bit about this event. And
wait, we got a head coach coming up here?
Yeah, we're going to talk to Coach Harold Tackett.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
Yeah, we're going to get a chance to talk to him a little bit about this event. And
is that Luke Canes, number 23?
Luke Canes, number 23.
Oh, we really appreciate that.
Okay, they had him at 00.
Oh, okay.
So, all right.
And the basket is good, and that's going to be hold on. I'll give you the number, Coach. It's number 25 got that bucket just now.
Big bucket by Braden Markham. 20-12. Martin County on the go. Jump ball. Nice job tying it up.
Shout out to Carl Little. Yeah, I use my coupons. Got to get those deals, man. That gas isn't cheap anymore.
It's not cheap, is it?
Uh-uh.
2012. What can Phelps get out of this one? That's going to do it at the end of the first quarter. Martin County 20, Phelps 12. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
Craving a taste of Central America? Head to Sal's Steakhouse. Sizzle your senses with mouthwatering steaks, juicy burgers, savory chicken, and fall-off-the-bone ribs. Sal's Steakhouse, where your taste buds will thank you. Unleash the flavor at Sal's. Taste tradition, taste the difference.
Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd Avenue. We got great deals on pizzas, sandwiches, and more. You get great service with great pricing. Enjoy your birthday or ball games with us here at Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Look forward to seeing you.
Go ahead. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on the D&D Sports Network. I'm JJ Pruitt. I got my main man, Coach Keathley, in the building. We got a 20-12 ball game if you all are just tuning in. And, you know, Coach Keathley and I were talking earlier, and I got a question for you guys in the comments section. This is the 4th annual 15th Regional Junior Varsity Tournament. Me, personally, I believe that these winners deserve a championship banner. What do you guys think in the comments section?
I like that idea. Give them a championship banner. Why not, right?
Absolutely. I mean, if you can hang district titles, I mean, I'm not saying they're not prestigious, but, you know, district titles, regional titles, give these JV kids their honor as well, because these tournaments aren't easy to win.
No, not at all. Josh Kane's going to the line. He has 8 points already.
And that shot is up, and it is good.
20-13. I'm telling you, this Phelps program has came a long way in the last 2 to 3 years.
Yes, they have.
Again, credit Cameron Smith. Sinks on both. Looking to make something happen. Copeland downhill drive.
Ooh.
Got it to go.
Carl Whitey Little says he agrees. I say give him rings too.
Nice look.
Shot is up and it is good.
That's Canes again.
It's going to make it a 6-point ball game, Coach, and it looks like we're going to have a timeout. Is this going to be a 30 or a full?
A 30-second timeout.
Well, we'll keep it right here if you want to, Coach.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, JJ, I like the idea of championship banners. Why not? And listen, even if you don't want to hang them at your arena,
Yeah.
hang them during this tournament.
Absolutely. Give them some sort of honor because these tournaments aren't easy to win. I mean, winning a 15th regional title, look how many teams you got to go through, and it's the exact same structure with the junior varsity level.
That's exactly right.
I mean, this is the highest level of JV action that you could possibly get, and if you are the one that ends up coming out on top, you deserve some sort of recognition.
I agree with you. Let's see what if Daryl's tuning in, what he thinks about it. Thomas Rainey, he's probably somewhere. Thomas Rainey, the maestro.
Hey, well, hold up. We got Daryl McCoy in the comment section said the B team was on the call. Now, wait a minute.
Oh,
hold up.
man, oh, man.
I'm about to take that personally.
Man.
Because you taught me everything I know, Daryl.
Man, oh, man, the B team.
Yeah.
Daryl taking shots early.
This is cold-blooded, man. I'm telling you.
24-16. Phelps wanting to talk about it here. Listen, I don't know about that. Daryl McCoy, listen, he knows when I'm on the broadcast, it is his elite level. And then J.J. Pruitt, man, oh, man, he's calling it with Joe Kinzer.
Gary Justice.
Gary Justice.
Yeah.
Like,
you got me with some heavy hitters, man. I've only been at it for 4 months. You know?
Man, oh, man.
Yeah.
Y'all need to get that startup morning show going again.
Yeah, I'm over here taking online classes while nobody's watching, trying to broadcast it 101.
Man. I know Daryl McCoy probably on his way up to watch Jasper Johnson play.
Uh-oh, my man Daryl, he says, definitely like the idea. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get a sponsor that would, hook us up with a championship banner for these kids. Cause give them rings, too. Give them something. I mean, absolutely.
It's like I said, even if it's just during the tournament, hang the banner.
Yes, 100%. And I'm hoping we can see some history tonight. Maybe we can see a repeat because, so far it's the fourth annual.
Fourth annual.
We've never seen
a repeat.
So let's see, or a duplicate winner, or a two-time champion.
Two-time champ.
Yeah.
We'll get Thomas Nairn up here to see if the third. I can't think who the third winner. I know Martin County.
I think somebody in the comment section said Floyd Central.
Okay.
Does that sound right to you?
Okay. Martin County, Shelby Valley, and Floyd Central.
Yeah. But he said, I believe Floyd Central, so he may not be 100% sure.
Right. Martin County basketball, 24-16. Phelps battling here. Martin County, one of the top JV teams in the mountains. Turnover, Martin County on the go. Nice drive. Can't get it to go. Copeland on the deck. Ronald Atkins says Phelps basketball.
He said the A- team, he'll give us that A. I'll take it. I'll take that. I'm still a rookie. So,
Yeah, Daryl's got big business to tend to with Taylor Hicks tonight.
Oh, yeah. So he'll be covering that game?
He's going to cover the event.
Oh, okay.
Which is always a huge honor because it's a huge get-together. I know Daryl will have pictures, video. Maybe he might even get a couple of interviews. Jasper Johnson, as you know, JJ, Kentucky signee.
Didn't we interview? I think we interviewed him on the startup show, didn't we?
Actually, I think so. Daryl, yeah. Jasper Johnson is a player.
Because I think that he was still unsure of where he was going to commit to. Daryl may have to correct me.
Canes with another three. But Jasper Johnson is everything advertised. Mark Pope got him a player with Jasper Johnson.
He says, keep an eye on Jackson Pack.
Yeah, yes, sir, Jackson Pack, the big fella for Martin County. Canes filling it up for Phelps right now. got 15 points, 4:07 here to play.
And we got us another really good game. I mean, this is only a 5-point game.
Yeah.
Every game, I hope every game comes down to the wire. And I hope the championship game goes to overtime. We're going to be here 7 hours. Let's extend it about 9. Let's make it 2 more hours.
Yeah, might as well stay a little longer.
There we go.
Phelps, Kane's trying to make something happen. That's Socorum. Socorum going to shoot 2. Going to the line. That's me and Daryl. Me and Daryl McCoy's one of our favorite players, Mr. Socorum. We're going to try to get some interviews from the coaching staff up here.
Oh yeah, we'll do that at halftime. You'll just have to let me know if I need to go get them or if they're just going to come up here. Or
I believe I'm going to get Braxton to get them.
Okay. It says Josh Keynes is a flamethrower. Daryl says in the comment section. Second free throw is up, and it is no good. The first one was good, though, Coach, if you want to document that.
Turnover. Phelps, I'm telling you, Phelps hanging around here, and I did not expect that. But why? Listen, why should I not expect it? The job that Cameron Smith has done at Phelps.
I think it was just because they're, like, former champions. You know, you've seen them play a lot more possibly. And
Socorum on the go, Keynes. Man, listen, the Phelps player said, get me the rock, right?
Ooh, shot is up, and it is no good.
I like that, though. The Phelps player said, look, get me the basketball if I'm open. 3:34 to play here.
24-20 ball game.
Socorum tracks it down. And it might went over the back on that one. Going to be Martin County basketball, 3:31 to play. Second game of the day here on Championship Sunday, JV action. D&D Sports Network. Crossover, Eli Mills. Phelps doing a nice job defensively, taking driving lanes away. Going to get an offensive foul. Bradson Stanley on top of it.
Listen to the fans in the stands, Coach. So much passion.
Phelps fan base starting to believe that they can get this one done.
Absolutely. This may be a Cinderella team, possibly.
Yeah, good call on that.
Yeah, I'm thinking like March Madness. You know, there's always that Cinderella team that makes a big run.
Phelps doing a great job this year, varsity and JV. Battle for it. Going to be Phelps basketball. 4-point game, 2:59 to play.
Carl Whitey Little says Phelps is out hustling Martin County right now.
Yeah, giving great effort. That second and third effort by Phelps.
That's the keys to victory. Who wants it more?
Eli Mills coming away with it. Mills on the go. Dump down. Pack. Pack can't get it to go. The swing. Mills can't get that one to go. Put the ball on the deck. Don't want to do that as a big. You don't want to put the ball on the deck in the paint. The swing. Paint drive. Got it. And one. That's Mr. Yeah, we're trying to. That is.
Do we got his name written down, or do we need to get that one too?
No, sir. That's Liam Fields.
Oh, okay.
Getting the and one opportunity. Can't get it to go. Kane's on the go. Going to shoot 2. Kane's has had himself a half. Now it's going to be on the floor. (26-20), 2:20 to go. Martin County with the lead. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Me and JJ sitting over here, we're kind of going over some things here, and lo and behold, Who do we see in the stands, J.J. Pruitt, but Mr. Elevator Man?
Yeah, the Elevator Man, a.k.a. Parker Watts, which I like to call him the human highlight. I know Dominique Wilkins had that name back in the day, but he literally is a human highlight.
Parker Watts, I think Daryl McCoy agree, one of those front runners for Player of the Year.
Yeah. Any chance we can get him for an interview? Or?
Yeah, we might be able to get him for an interview.
Yeah, we might be able to do that.
Parker Watts averaging 27 points a game on the year.
Absolutely.
And as Daryl's mentioned, leads the mountains in dunks. It is a dunk fest. It is a dunk tour.
Yeah.
Poster tour when Parker Watts is playing.
I saw him dunk on a teammate the other night. I was like, man, what are you like? Don't do your teammate like that, man. Come on.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
3 ball. Got it. That is Markham. Martin County again positioned as a favorite to cut down nets and make it to Rupp Arena. Coach James has done it again. Socorro. Nice drive, just couldn't get it to go. Going to stay Phelps ball, 29-21. And listen, as usual, Martin County, whether it's JV or varsity, it's all about the 3 ball. Socorro. Canes can't come away with it. Socorro going to get tripped. And that is going to send Socorro to the free throw line.
Got to always follow your shot, Coach.
Yeah.
It's one thing that I saw. Like, he shot it, and he kind of went backwards because it did look good from this angle. But, you know, in that situation, you got to always follow your shot.
Socorro knew where it was going.
Yeah. High basketball IQ.
Socorro gets that one to go. Phelps Hornets, one of D&D's favorite places in the mountains. That community holds a special place in the D&D Sports Network's heart.
Absolutely. It holds a special place in my heart as well because my mother, she's a Phelps alumni. So,
okay, wow.
Yeah.
Can't get that one to go. Socorro coming away with it. Swing. Nice job. Martin County cutting off drives. Nice cut. There's Canes. Canes battling. Can't get it to go. Under a minute to play, 29-23. Over to Socorro. Martin County in a man-to-man. Socorro getting downhill. Nice drive. Again, just got to be eye-to-eye on passes. Nice thought. Under a minute to play. Dribble handoff. Mills.
From the parking lot.
Yeah, he can bury that. Nice look.
Ooh, nice pass.
Absolutely.
Good finish, but even better pass in that situation.
Yes, 31-23. Canes going to send Canes to the free throw line. Canes already with 15. Canes having himself a half, right, JJ?
Absolutely.
We see Johnson Central's rolled in here. Pike Central getting ready to play.
How many did you say Canes had? I've lost count.
15. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I literally lost count.
Wait a minute. Listen, he's got 17.
Oh, wow.
17 points here in the first half.
He's put on a heck of a performance.
3 ball. Copeland. Can't get it to go. Nice job by Phelps to just wall up on Martin County's bigs. 6.3 to go here in the half. We'll try to get you some interview action.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Coach Harold Tackett making his way up here. That'll do it at a half, and it is Martin County 31, Phelps 23. It's a good one here, JJ. Here at the Prestonsburg Fieldhouse, 15th Region JV tournament, and you know it's exclusively only on the D&D Sports Network. When we come back, we'll hope to have an interview or two for you fans at home.
Start the new year off right by making your health a priority. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic can help you do just that. We have a great staff of professionals offering a variety of services like medical, dental, behavioral health, mat program, case management, chiropractic, radiology, and lab testing. Little Flower Clinic offers free transportation for Perry County patients. Call to make an appointment, 487-9505. Quantum Healthcare, 436-0711. And East Kentucky Chiropractic, 487-8255.
If you want to make your dream home come true, call Solid Rock Development today. Check out some of these interior and exterior jobs they've done over the past few years. Solid Rock Development is making custom dream homes come true at a great price. Family owned, family operated, and faith backed. Give us a call today at Solid Rock Development.
All right, we're back here, D&D Sports Network. We got Coach Harold Tackett. We told you we were going to have him. We got him here at halftime. Martin County 31, Phelps 23. Coach Tackett, first of all, you've been here for 3 of these events now, 2 years assistant now as the head man. And this is a great event, not only for Prestonsburg in general, a fundraiser, community, but as a whole for the 15th region.
Oh, it is. Our booster president, Thomas Nairn, does a real good job with it. And, we've just watching all these teams and these young guys, I tell you what, the 15th region's going to be pretty good.
Pretty good hands. What's your take? You've been here for both days, all day. You've been here from start to finish. Any takeaways so far out of this tournament so far?
Well, you just look at all these young guys and how hard they play, and, all the coaches that are involved with it are doing a good job, and, they've brought some good teams in here.
Yeah, really good teams. Pikeville, I was talking to a couple of the parents beforehand, and Pikeville's undefeated on the year. They keep that streak alive as they head into the semifinals. We saw a great game yesterday, Coach, Eastridge and Shelby Valley to end the day.
Absolutely. Some good teams coming in here. The future's bright. Makes me a little nervous.
All right.
But there's some really good talent here in the 15th region right now, and these lower classes, 8th graders. We've seen some really good 8th graders out here, freshmen and sophomores, and hit both really high for the 15th region and what these teams have got coming in the next couple of years.
They really do. Coach, you're no stranger to the broadcast booth. You've done 95.5 for several years now. You go down to Rupp Arena. That has to be a special moment to be able to go down to with 95.5, 100,000 watts and cover that year in and year out. You're hoping this year is in a different capacity.
Yeah, I'd like to be out on the floor a little bit. If you look at the 15th region, and any given night, anybody can beat anybody. It's crazy.
Yeah.
There's so much balance right now. It really just depends on hitting shots, which team shows up, and but that's what makes it exciting.
Yeah.
And, we have the Super Regional again this year.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the last year for it unless they voted in.
Right.
But it gives everybody a chance. If you look at McGoffin County, last year, if it hadn't been for the Super Regional, they would not have made it to Rump Arena. So, I really like the Super Regional. Once you're in the district play and you get beat out, it's not over with.
Right.
You still can go and, play and, hopefully get that shot to, play for a regional championship.
Yeah. Super Regional has changed things drastically for the 15th region. Still the only region, I believe, in KHSA that's doing that, right, Coach?
There, Julian Tackett, he's really pushing it.
Yeah.
He wants the whole state to adopt it. I don't know why they wouldn't,
Mm-hmm.
because it sends your best 8 teams to the regional.
Right. I agree. I think it worked out that way last year. You mentioned McGoffin Canyon. I'm going to ask you if there's any connection here in a second with the Black Cats. Speaking of, all right, listen, you take over. You've been a part of this program for the last 3 years, so you've seen all these guys develop and grow. First with the JV team. Talk a little bit about this Prestonsburg JV team. They've got some really solid pieces within this program.
We do, and one thing one of the tough things that we're having to do right now with our young kids is just work habits.
Yeah.
How hard you have to work.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
You got a young man that you've raised that I've coached for over 30 years. I've never seen a child work that hard.
Appreciate that.
And that's what it takes.
Yeah.
We practice for an hour 45, 2 hours a day, but it's in the gym on your own. So we're just trying to instill that in your young guys that you got to come in and work on your game.
And
the magic just doesn't happen.
No, it is there's no magic fairy dust to this whole process.
No, there's not.
I always say this, Coach. It's like you don't want the microwave overnight deal. You want the grandma's Sunday dinner.
That's it. We always talk about effort, attitude, and toughness, and that happens in the gym. It happens on practice. It happens on your own time. It's being a student of the game.
Yeah.
And just coming in and working. And you know as well as I do, anytime anybody wants to get in this gym and work, they can come in here and work.
Yeah.
And that's what it takes. I can't make you a great shooter in 2 hours.
Right.
You have to come in and work on your shot. I can't make you a great defender.
Right.
You have to have that attitude.
Yeah.
And that's what we're trying to instill in these young guys, is just how hard you have to work.
Yeah, and I'll say this, and I've said this till I'm blue in the face, anybody I talk to, I said during the summer sometimes it's hard with Prestonsburg because whether it's football or other sports going on, soccer, different things, it's tough to get everybody in as a unit. But no matter how many kids that you had in the gym, whether it was 4 guys or 15 guys, you worked the same way, and you never let that deter you from how you kept your focus on the guys working and the guys you had in here wanting to get better.
Yeah, we were here all summer long, and the gym was open, and it didn't matter if I had 2 or 15. We were going to work on skills and do. I try to mix it up to where they don't get bored with
Right.
it, and just bring them in and let them work, and we'll work with them. That's why I'm here. That's why my assistants are here. They're here to work with them, and hopefully to get there. If they have a dream to play basketball, we'll be here for them.
Yeah, absolutely. JV moving to varsity. I don't think. Listen, I expect. Me and you talked a lot, and we said it could go either way early. I said maybe you lose a few games early. I said, but I think as things move along, you'll start seeing this team round out a little bit. 9-9 on the season. RPI, you're 7th, 8th in the region. You knock off Pikeville, knock off a good Schroeder team, knock off a good Belfry team that almost knocked off Pipe Central, lay up away from getting that done. Got some good wins, almost beat Pineville, who is really good. Coach, listen, 9-9 on the year. Me and you talk. I'm ecstatic with the 9-9 record.
I tell you, the schedule has been brutal.
It's brutal.
I think our first, 10 games, 11 games were on the road.
Unbelievable.
And but that's all right. We want to play tough teams that makes us better. We want to see what people throw at us, and we just want to continue to get better, and we won't back down from anybody. We'll play, and like you say, the record's 9-9. I'm proud of the guys and what they've accomplished. There's a few games we let slip away. But that's okay. That's the process of the season, and I'm excited about it. I told somebody the other day. I said I would not want to face this team in the district or the region.
Absolutely. This is a team that rebounds the ball really well. They've got 3 different guys that can score it, 3 guys in double figures. You got 2 seniors who I believe have stepped up their game this year. Coach Tack, JJ, go ahead and turn that back. We'll keep it going and just follow action. I feel like Caden Allen and Connor Napier, they've played maybe their best basketball of their career, or certainly right there.
It is, and one of the things that I try to do with these kids, I want a player-led team.
Yeah.
It's not about me. I want them to get out there. They're the ones out there battling, and I tell them I want a player-led team. I can overrule.
Yeah.
But I want them to to have the mainstay in it, be a part of it, and understand what's going on, and let them have a lot of say in what we do
Right.
out there.
Well, that's very evident, and again, the conversations we had, I always feel like great coaches, if you look at it on the college level, pro level, high school level. Over here, you look at Coach James over at Martin County on down the line. It's a player-led team on the court. Again, like you said, if you need to, all right, we need to change things up, we need to do something else. Wait a minute, that's not working. Yeah, but you kind of let the guys say, you know what, we did what we did in practice, but all right, let's go to work here on the court.
You know, in timeouts, I listen to them. You know, because they played this game, they're out there battling, and you know, I want their input, and you know, so far it's worked, and you know, the kids are having fun. You know, they battle, and you know, you know, we're doing all right here. We're, like I said, 9-9. We still got a tough, you know, February coming up.
It's tough.
It's brutal too, but it's going to prepare us for the postseason.
It's going to prepare you for the postseason. I believe it's one of the you guys have one of the 3 toughest schedules in the 15th region, top to bottom. Hazard, Martin County, Pikeville. The list goes on and on. Pineville, the teams that you guys have played. You didn't back down from anybody. You didn't change the schedule. You said, look, we're going to play who we have, who's on the schedule and who's in front of us, and like you said, make this team better come March. Speaking of making guys better, who are some of the guys, Coach? Connor, we talked a little bit about Connor Napier and Caden Allen. What have they provided for you this year as basketball players and maybe on and off the court?
Well, you know, they've been with the program for 4 and 5 years. You know, I hate it that they've had, I don't know, what, 3 or 4 different coaches. And one thing with those 2 guys, you know, they listen. They're really good children. I mean, they've been raised right. You know, they're focused on what they want to do, and you know, they're good teammates.
Yeah. Talk a little bit about you got, of course, Tegan Sloan, junior guard. Ryan Reynolds, coach, has really not that I'm surprised. A good surprise for really an X factor for the team.
It is. You know, Ryan does all those things, you know, all the dirty stuff.
Yeah.
You know, he gets there, he dives on the floor, he rebounds, he blocks out. You know, he does all those things that really doesn't get in the stat book. But, you know, he's a hustler, and he plays really hard, and that's what got him in the starting lineup because he plays really hard. But, you know, one thing about this team, you know, we cannot leave out number 14. You know, Braxton Keathley. I think you're aware of him. He's one of the top players in the region, one of the top players in the state, and just a sophomore. Yeah. And he's been an excellent teammate with these guys. He's vocal. You know, he's helped lead in the locker room. He helps lead in the timeouts. Even in practice, you know, we'll stop and say, okay, what do you think about it? You know, what do we need to do here? Yeah. And so he's having a really, really good sophomore year.
Well, again, you've coached some really good players, Coach. I've over the years, you've told me about a couple of guys that were top of the state and scoring. And again, it's no coincidence that you were at the helm because, again, it goes back to player-led. Okay, I'm going to give you as much confidence as you want as long as you work for it.
Yeah, we don't want to put harnesses on the kids and you know, try to refrain them from what they do. And it's just one of those processes where let's get out on the floor. You know, we got 5 guys out there. You know, let's you know, make that team that we're playing against understand what we're trying to do, and defensively what we're trying to do offensively. And we're a really good transition team.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's what I tell the kids all the time. You know, stat-wise, I think the game is about scoring is about 70% transition. Yeah. And that's what we spend a lot of time on. Yeah. You know, we want to get up and down the floor. You know, I would like to be able to you know, do a little more full court stuff. But, you know, right now we can't. Not saying that we can't adopt it here. But, you know, I'd like to do a little more full court pressuring. You know, just to speed up the game because, like I said, we're really good in transition.
Yeah, really, really good. I think one of the things that one of the great I don't want to say great adjustments because I don't know how you feel about it personally, but you're like me, read and react. Yeah. You love to read and react. Mm-hmm. And early on you're like, well, maybe this team isn't maybe that's not where they're at their best right now. I don't know if you've went more back to it or not, or if you're still running some layers to it, but you've made some adjustments there that you thought maybe I can do, or or maybe I can't.
Yeah, we've part of my offensive freedom is the read and react. We teach them the rules and, like I said, layers on how to play, read the basketball, read the player, and just go from there. And at times we're really good with it.
Yeah.
And I tell my kids all the time, if you're standing on offense, you're guarding yourself.
Right.
And let's not guard ourselves. We should be cutting, we should be screening. They've played enough basketball to know that if I cut through, I can screen somebody to get open.
Yeah.
And sometimes we forget, but for the most part, like I said, it helps more in transition.
Yeah.
And here lately we've faced a whole lot of zones. A lot of running jumps, a lot of boxing one. So teams are trying to slow us down a little bit because they know if we get out in transition or if they have to guard us man-to-man, we're a little tough.
It's tough. It's a tough matchup. Also one of the bigger teams in the region at 3 spots, so it makes it tough on teams if they do go man or in transition. Coach, talk a little bit about your coaching staff. Listen, I got all the respect in the world for Mr. Don Compton, class act, great community leader. Of course, we know him as Mr. 95.5 with Rick Hughes. Talk a little bit about Don Compton.
Well, Don's he's a Prestonsburg guy through and through, born and raised here. He loves his community, he loves his school. He's been around basketball, he knows basketball. He knows a lot of history about the basketball here at Prestonsburg High School, and he's a really good person to have around the kids. And that's first and foremost, that's what I want. I want good people around my kids. And he's top-notch. And, I'm constantly looking at him saying, what do you think? Because, I want my assistants to be involved. I'm constantly asking them, okay, here we are, what do you think? Adjustments, what do you think? I want their input. And, Don's been fantastic. I don't put any chains on them as far as how much I want them involved with the program.
And then, of course, Mr. Adam Sloan, who jumped on board, Prestonsburg Black Cat, played at Alice Lloyd. Listen, Braxton has told me how much those two have been great. And you just mentioned it, how they treat him. And he's mentioned how Adam and Don have been. But Adam Sloan, a young coach, coming along. I've seen him becoming more and more vocal.
He is. He's a young coach, and he has aspirations of being a head coach one day. And that's when I hired him, that's what I asked him. I said, you want to be a head coach? He said yes. And then that's what I want.
Right.
I want somebody that wants to learn, to get better. Because, when you get at the head coach seat, it's a little tougher. It's just not X's and O's. It's all the other stuff that goes with it. It's the organization. It's, sometimes, patting these kids on the back when they need it. Sometimes fussing at them a little bit when they need it. And there's a whole lot more to it than just the X's and O's. And I've got, like I said, Coach Compton, Coach Sloan, both fantastic people. So they're good to have around young people because they're quality coaches and quality human beings.
It means a lot. That's what it's about. Is a lot of it is more than X's and O's. It's about that bringing teams together, and synergy and chemistry. Coach, I'm going to let you get back and enjoy the game, enjoy the games, and let you do your. You're the mayor here. You got to do the shaking hands and kissing babies here.
That's it. And we want to give a shout out to People's Bank for helping us with this 15th Region JV tournament. It's become a stipend here in Prestonsburg that we hosted every year. And our Boosters Club, our president Thomas and Aaron, we couldn't run it without them. And it's everybody's buying for those donations out there. So we're ecstatic and happy that we have them here and helping this program.
Well, listen, Coach Hackett, good luck the rest of the way. It's a treacherous month, listen, there's no nights off for the Prestonsburg Black Cats the next 18 days. Coach, enjoy this day because I know tomorrow it's right back at it.
And too, I want to give a big shout out to D&D. You guys do a fantastic job. It's all about these young men out here. And I don't know if any other place would be showing the junior varsity thing. You guys,
yes.
And I'm sure we've got grandparents and aunts and uncles out there that can't be here or it's watching their loved ones run up and down the floor. And a big shout out to you guys for what you do for the 15th region and a couple other little state areas too that you cover. We truly appreciate it. and we don't take you all for granted. You know, we appreciate that you cover these kids.
Well, I appreciate that, Coach. I'll make sure Daryl McCoy gets that message. He's probably tuning in saying, Coach, get back calling these games. But, Coach, I want to get you up here and visit with you and let you talk a little bit about this tournament and about the team so far. Enjoy the rest of the day, and good luck this week. Big game coming up Friday.
Yeah, it's you know, it's one of those things, district games, you know, when you start playing these district games, and it's just going to get us better. You know, we got thumped a little bit the other night, but, you know, we didn't shoot the ball really well, and that's one thing about basketball. Sometimes it falls, sometimes it doesn't, but you just got to keep battling.
All right, and it's just that way in the 15th region. Big wins. You see it, Betsy Lane. Pikeville got a big win over Betsy Lane the next night. Just like that in the 15th region this year.
You know, it's just I look at scores and I scratch my head like,
right.
wow.
Like how did that, right?
Yeah. But, you know, that's it. But that's shout out to these programs and their coaches. And, you know, the 15th region is pretty balanced this year.
It is. It is, Coach. Good luck this week against Floyd Central. I'll let you enjoy the rest of this tournament, Coach.
All right, appreciate you guys.
That is Coach Harold Tackett, head coach of the Prestonsburg Black Cats. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, he's no stranger to the Prestonsburg Black Cat program. He's been here for a while, not only as an assistant, but he was also the girls' head coach for quite some time. Here you go, and JJ. Martin County extending this lead out, 54-40 as you're tuning in here. Starting to kind of, their size starting to kind of overwhelm Phelps, JJ.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. 54-40 ball game, 17 seconds left to go.
And Canes has been the main offensive weapon for Phelps during this during the first half, had 17 points in the first half. Socorro with the basketball. Martin County staying a man-to-man. And, again, when you got multiple guys on the wing that can shoot the three like Martin County can, and then you got Jackson Pack down low, it's tough for any team.
100%.
And that's going to do it at the end of the third quarter. Martin County 54, Phelps 40. We'll take a break and be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Craving a taste of Central America? Head to Sal's Steakhouse. Sizzle your senses with mouthwatering steaks, juicy burgers, savory chicken, and fall-off-the-bone ribs. Sal's Steakhouse, where your taste buds will thank you. Unleash the flavor at Sal's. Taste tradition, taste the difference.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on the D&D Sports Network. I am JJ Pruitt. I got my main man, Coach Keathley, in the building. And, Coach, this game is getting out of hand in a hurry.
Yeah, listen, Martin County, as good as advertised. Phelps, and there's no shame in this, ladies and gentlemen. 2 years ago, this had been a running clock on Phelps, and Phelps has evolved this far as a program and as a team. Credit Cameron Smith and his coaching staff. They are legit. And right there, Socorro. He's a young man that's gotten better and better as the seasons have went along. Me and Daryl have followed Socorro for quite some time. Phelps applying pressure here. 11-point game. We saw just a couple of minutes ago you had the camera on Mr. Parker Watts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Got the human highlight film is what I call him. I mean, you call him the elevator man. He's dunking on teammates, dunking on anybody and everybody. Strong candidate for 15th Regional Player of the Year and well-deserved.
And we may try to get him for a quick interview.
Absolutely.
Chase Hinkle going to the line for Martin County. Can't convert on that. 54-43. Got that one to go. Hinkle converts 1 to 2. Coram nowhere to go with it. Going to get a foul on Aiden Copeland. 55-43. Martin County leads it. JV tournament action. JV region tournament action. Up next, Johnson Central. And Pikeville.
Well, that's going to be a very fun one to watch.
That'll be a good one.
So wait a minute. You said Johnson Central and Pikeville. So was Johnson Central like a number 1 seed or?
They knocked off Floyd Central yesterday.
Okay.
And if I'm right, that's the upcoming game here scheduled.
Yeah, we will find out and definitely let you guys know in the comments section.
That is, JJ. That's the upcoming next. Johnson Central Pikeville is scheduled to tip at 2:30.
Okay. It kind of caught me off guard because we just got finished watching Pikeville play, but we haven't seen Johnson Central play. So in my head, I'm thinking, okay,
they may got a bye, right?
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I kind of had a feeling of that.
A timeout here, but we'll keep it here, JJ, because
Absolutely.
Listen, you already know, community partners. Ooh. That's what makes it go round and round.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of the day, there is no way that we could do this broadcast to you guys for free to watch without the help of each and every one of these sponsors. So with that, we got to give them a shout-out. Absolutely. We want to shout out Crum Funeral Home, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Howard Family Pharmacy, Glenn Martin Hammond Law, Cray Solid Rock Development, HBT Physical Therapy, Warfield IGA, Tommy's Auto, South Steakhouse, Punk's Tire, and also Double Quick.
Listen, every single one of those community partners is why D&D can be at 5 to 6 different locations at once. And that's why we're covering it from wall to wall here, able to cover this 15th Region JV tournament. Daryl McCoy, he's on the road covering some big-time basketball with Jasper Johnson, and I believe Huntington Prep's going to be there. So, listen, loaded day of basketball, and it don't stop because all week long. JJ, where are you at next week?
As of now, on Tuesday, I'm going to have a Logan Middle School girls basketball tournament.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I get to cover everything. I get JV, I get varsity, I get boys middle school, girls middle school, and I am extremely excited because that Logan girls middle school team is 14-0 and they ain't lost a game.
Wow.
And every game that they play is a 20, 30-point victory every time.
And again, a nice dump off. Canes. What about that, JJ?
That was a beautiful move.
And they've trimmed this to 8.
They must have heard us talking about it getting out of hand. They was like, okay, I'm going to take that personally. And,
Well, Phelps picking up the defensive pressure. And again, Martin County, the size of Martin County.
Absolutely.
With Mr. Jackson Pack, number 34. As Darryl said, you want to keep an eye on Jackson Pack.
Mm-hmm.
Going to stay Martin County ball. 4:35 to go here in the fourth quarter. We'll see here. So we'll try to get Thomas Nairn up here as well, one of the architects of this tournament.
Absolutely. While I'm getting the roster list for the next game,
yeah.
Maybe he'll have a few minutes to be able to have a conversation with us.
We're going to try to have Mr. Thomas Nairn on here in a couple of minutes.
Terrific gentleman.
Yes.
Make sure that we have food from the concession stand.
Battle underneath. Pack coming away with it. Socorum. Spin move. Socorum. Can't get it to go.
That was nice, too.
Yes, it was. Kane.
Money. Oh.
Underneath. Going to shoot 2.
It looked good from my angle, Coach.
Yes, it did. And that is Luke Canes, if I'm not mistaken.
I'll tell you what, this Phelps team, they're definitely not going to go down. I mean, even though it was looking like it was getting out of hand, I played against a lot of Phelps kids growing up, and blue-collar kids, and they do not give up. They play to the final whistle, and they are going to give you everything that they can throw at you.
Absolutely. Tough, gritty. They're going to work till the buzzer sounds. Canes. Luke Canes. Going to try to make this a 6-point game. Got it. 55-49. All of a sudden, Phelps creeping back in this one. Nice job by Phelps. Phelps coming away with the turnover. Socorum, the dump down.
Woo, nice pass.
Socorum. How about it? J.J. Pruitt.
We got us a 4-point game, ladies and gentlemen. It wasn't just a 14-point game?
10-0 run. We got to get back. Wide open underneath. Nice. Good foul, though, by Canes.
Nice defensive recovery. I mean, even though they're going to go to the charity stripe, There's always a
Gotta
chance
earn
that yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
And
Phelps.
And it's crunch time as well.
Phelps turning that energy up. I think on the floor, JJ. Wow.
Yeah.
55-51. Martin County leads it by 4. Money. That is Mr. Eli Mills. He's a flamethrower.
Absolutely.
2-2-1 press. Throws it out of bounds. That's critical just when you're on a run. Now you're going to give Martin County the ball back here.
Continue to play the same kind of defense you've been playing, and you're going to have a really good shot to win this game.
Yes. Alan Moore in the game, number 5 for Martin County. He's another one to keep an eye on. Phelps coming away with turnover. Canes. Oh,
wow.
Just kind of a one-handed floater.
Yeah, he looked like he put a little English on that too.
Yes. Copeland. Phelps coming away with it. Socorum on the go.
He's going to try to draw the foul, and he does.
He does.
And this kid's a really good free throw shooter, Coach.
He is, JJ. Socorum has improved tremendously. We're going to have Thomas Nairn on here in between games.
Absolutely. I can't wait to hear this interview too.
Yeah. Thomas Nairn taking care of us.
Absolutely.
Food, beverages.
You got his number. I might need another one of them hot dogs. Shout out to the people in the concession stand.
Absolutely. I think me and you both going to need a hot dog.
Absolutely.
Socorum cuts this to 6 here. Oh, stepped on the line. And nevertheless, he converted.
And that's we got a 5-point game, Coach.
5-point game. Daryl McCoy, where are you at? Alan Moore off to, look at that hustle by Phelps. Getting on the deck. Got to love Kane's effort there. Up next, Johnson Central. Isaiah May, the head coach of the JV team. Former Golden Eagle. Copeland. Nowhere to go. Great pressure by Phelps. Alan Moore down the lane, can't come away with it. Off the Canes, off to Socorum. Socorum on the go. Oh, going to get him with the travel. Man, oh man. Big opportunity missed there. Martin County going to take a timeout. They want to talk about it. It's 58-53, Martin County with the lead. And just as JJ mentioned, just 2.5 minutes ago, it was a 14-point lead.
Absolutely. They just came out of nowhere. I mean, it's like they're showing that if they would have did this from the beginning, I mean, I don't know if they could have sustained the level of pace that they've been.
Right.
Yeah, intensity. But, I mean, they're showing that they have a really good shot to win this ball game.
Unbelievable effort by Phelps. Again, the job that Cameron Smith has done with that Phelps program, top to bottom, definitely worthy of Coach of the Year mention. And as we mentioned, though, Cameron Smith has announced his resignation effective March 15th from the Phelps program, which I think took everybody in the 15th region by shock. So
yeah, I'll be curious to see what his next move is, because he did a tremendous job of turning this Phelps program around, and his coaching ability is way too good for him not to be doing something in the coaching world.
I will bet you within 90 days he'll be a head coach somewhere else.
Are we going to make a bet on what region he might be in, or?
Ooh, region, state, who knows?
Oh, okay, a different state possibly?
You never know.
Man, it's hard to leave the hometown or the home area, though. Kentucky, I mean.
It is.
This is basketball royalty.
Martin County coming out of the timeout. Moore over to Mills. That trap, nice trap by Phelps. Extra pass. Got it. Copeland.
Cold-blooded.
Absolutely.
Cold-blooded.
Man, oh, man.
He's got ice water in his veins.
Nice finish.
So we got a 6-point game.
Right, a nice step through. Phelps looking to make something happen. 1:30 to go. Got that one to go. 2-pointer. Martin County. Nice drive. Can't get that one to go. Moore. No, excuse me. That was Mr. Jackson Pack.
Yeah, these jerseys, I mean, it's hard to see from
Yes.
this distance. I mean, with the numbers and everything.
It is.
My vision isn't what it used to be.
Man, oh, man. My left eye, I'm going blind, JJ,
Yeah.
in it. Daryl McCoy's went completely blind.
Yeah, hopefully he's somewhere at a pawn shop, hooking me up with the upgraded laptop.
Listen, you don't want to be on the road with Daryl McCoy about 11, 12 at night.
Lord have mercy.
Man, oh, man. He can't see the road. Kane's coming away with it. Still plenty of time. 6-point game. Watch out.
Ooh.
Watch out.
What do we have here, ladies and gentlemen? 1 minute to go. We got a 3-point ball game.
Oh, my. Don't go anywhere.
No, absolutely not.
Copeland over to Mills.
And look at, we got a
Phelps
steal,
coming away
baby.
with it.
We got a steal.
Oh.
And we got another steal. Oh, man.
Almost came away with it. Wow. Phelps
And-
had their opportunity there.
And what do we call these teams? Possibly a Cinderella team, Coach?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I don't think, Phelps will say, look, we can flat out get it done, but I think just because of where they were at.
Yeah.
Again, a turnover.
Hey, what was that one?
Watch out.
Uh-oh.
Socorro foul on a 3.
We got a foul at a 3-point line.
Socorro going to the line.
And I'm not going to say anything about his free throw shooting ability because I do not want to be a part of the broadcaster's jinx.
You do not want to jinx Mr. Socorro.
Absolutely not.
Wow.
This game is unbelievable.
Fast and furious.
Will this be the upset of the tournament, ladies and gentlemen?
Wow.
Will the Phelps Hornets be able to knock off a former 15th regional tournament winner in the Martin County Cardinals? We're going to find out in 48 seconds. Oh man, that's critical.
Right.
You got to at least make these two in this situation. That way,
no matter what, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Got
and
that
there
one.
it is.
63-61.
Woo!
Down 14.
Man.
With 5 to play.
Oh, man. And we got an offensive rebound, ladies and
came
gentlemen.
away with it, JJ.
Yeah, baby. Woo!
Man, oh, man, the effort by Phelps.
Shout out to Daryl McCoy for calling me last night and telling me I got a game at 10 o'clock. He was like, you got a ball game, right? I was like, what?
Right.
Where at? He said, it's a JV tournament. I said, I'll be there.
You'll be there.
Absolutely.
And it's delivered so far.
Yes, it has.
63-61. Martin County leads at Phelps basketball on the baseline when we come out of the timeout. Man, oh, man, I did not expect this. Martin County with one of the best underclassmen in the region. Phelps proving, hey, we're not so bad ourselves.
Who told them that we mentioned that the game was getting out of hand? Somebody had to have said something. They had their phone. I was like, hey, you got some people in the stand saying this game is getting out of hand. You better turn it on.
Somebody must have got in their ear, like you said, and all of a sudden lit a fire.
And there's the elevator man going over there to put his jersey on real quick. We're kidding. He's definitely going to give his teammates some pointers.
Parker Watts, congratulations, 2,000 career points.
Absolutely.
Parker Watts.
I don't even think I got 100 in my career. 2,000 is extremely impressive.
Parker Watts, 6th in the state in scoring. Getting it done in a big-time way.
Yeah.
May lead the state in dunks for all we know.
Oh,
Here we go. JJ, this is what you waited for, right?
Absolutely. I'm ready for a Cinderella overtime game or something crazy.
They got it to the man they wanted to get it to. Canes.
Uh-oh.
Nice job by Martin County. Oh, body on there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a lot of body, but it's going to stay Phelps' ball.
Got a lot of passionate fans in the stands.
Ronald Atkins says it was tipped.
Man.
Canes to inbound.
I'm ready for it.
Oh,
there it is. Man, they got it. Oh, shit. And we're going to have a
jump ball.
And who's it going to go to?
It's going to be Martin County's basketball.
Oh, man.
28.5 on the clock.
There's still plenty of time left, though.
Man, oh, man.
With the way this Phelps Hornets defense is playing right now, I mean, they definitely have a shot.
You're right, JJ. Plenty of time. A quick foul by Socorro.
I got to be honest with you. I mean, you're a head coach, so in that situation with the way that your defense is playing, I mean, you might have been able to wait a second or two to try to get that steal because of, the amount of pressure that's been put on this opposing team.
Yeah, I may have gave it a few seconds to see if anything could develop, but quick stop. A lot of time on the clock here. No matter what happened, well, they can extend this to 4.
Yeah, if he can make one and miss one, which he's been pretty cold-blooded today, so
yeah,
him missing one's going to be hard to do.
Yeah,
the way he's shooting.
Adam Copeland having himself a night.
Yeah. And second free throw is up, and it is good. We got 27 seconds to go. Let's see if they can get a bucket.
Socorro.
Got to do something. Still plenty of time left on the clock, but you have to do something. No more mistakes. Shot is up, and it is no good, but we got offensive rebound. And
Canes going to the line. Oh, they called it on the floor.
Oh, wow.
Either way, they're going to shoot 2. They're in the penalty.
Yeah.
Canes going to the line.
Wow, what a game, ladies and gentlemen.
And that is Mr. Luke Canes.
And look at all the people that have tuned in so far. This has been unbelievable.
Canes gets that one to go.
Well, hold up, Daryl. Come on now. That's cold. He said I need stilts to be able to see over the table. Man, they gave me they provided me with a stool, man. Come on. Got to tell everybody I'm vertically challenged like that.
Oh, man. Quick foul. 65-63.
So there's still a shot, Coach.
Still a shot.
Absolutely.
Man. Full timeout. What a game, right?
What a game, absolutely.
And
this is Daryl
McCoy throwing haymakers.
Yeah, he's coming in hot.
Man.
And I'm a nice guy, I don't be roasting anybody,
Daryl McCoy did say, and he wasn't fooling me, but he said the loser of the Belfry-Prestonsburg game between announcers, because we both have a son on each team, has to shave their head.
Uh-oh. Don't he owe you a little bit of money for that game or something? Plays like a little friendly wage, or I think he might owe you a South Steakhouse dinner.
That's right.
There you go. Absolutely. Appreciate each and every one of you guys tuning in with us. The first game was phenomenal. The second game is even better. I'm hoping that the third game's in overtime.
Yeah. We'll see if we plenty of time on this one.
Maybe give it like 2.5 seconds just to see if we can get the kids that are on the defensive side or draw a quick foul. I mean, either one, but
quick foul.
Yeah.
Good foul. Going to send Copeland to the line. Aiden Copeland has had himself a game.
Yeah, he's cold-blooded from the free throw line too. He's one of them kids that's like, look, I want you to foul me. Like, let me go to the free throw line and just handle my business.
This Martin County team looking to capture their second 15th Region JV championship.
Absolutely. Looking to make history.
JJ, the first year they won it under Chase Parsley. Chase Parsley went on to become the head coach of Prestonsburg for 2 years. Yeah.
Oh,
wow. Before resigning at the end of last
year. Uh-oh, we got a miss, ladies and gentlemen, and they do have a shot, but we're going to need something. We're going to need a three-point shot. Shot is up, and it is off the mark. Wow. And that is going to conclude this ball game, Coach.
Copeland had an opportunity at it. He's the guy you want the ball in his hands with 20 points. Got the shot they wanted, JJ. Didn't fall, but man, oh man, what a game between Phelps and Martin County. Martin County moves on. Phelps has nothing to hang their head about, and we're going to get our Mingy Beef Jerky players of the game. And JJ, let's make no mistake about it. For Phelps, it is Mr. Josh Canes.
Absolutely.
With 20 unofficially. And for Martin County, Aiden Copeland.
Copeland's a bad boy, and so is Canes. Congratulations to both teams. Phenomenal performances.
Mingy Beef Jerky player of the games.
Number 1, Josh Canes.
Josh Canes, no doubt, right, JJ?
Phenomenal performance. No reason to keep your head down. Hold your head high. You put on a tremendous performance.
Congratulations to Mr. Canes.
And for Martin County, number 1, Aiden Copeland.
Aiden Copeland, JJ.
Aiden Copeland,
Is
cold-blooded from the free throw line.
Yes, is their player of the game as well as ours.
So what we're going to do is try to get him for an interview.
Yeah, let's see if we can get him for an interview. And I'd like to get Mr. Elevator Man.
Yeah. Uh-oh, is he coming up here? Yeah, I think we might have him.
We got Aiden Copeland coming,
yes, sir.
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll get the camera and everything set up. Here you go, Coach.
Yeah, we'll go over here. Whichever side's easier. Yeah, we'll stay here. Mr. Aiden Copeland, our Mingy Beef Jerky player of the game.
That goes.
Listen, unbelievable. Need a bucket? Go to Mr. Aiden Copeland. Need a big-time play? Go to Mr. Copeland. Need a free throw? Oh, he's going to knock it down. Mingy Beef Jerky player of the game. Listen, I've talked to Coach James throughout the year, and he said, I may have one of the very best underclassmen group in the mountains. He said, I feel really good for the next 3-4 years of what we got. Talk a little bit about this group of players that, listen, once Peyton is gone, once Parker's gone, guess what? You guys are next up. Talk a little bit about this group.
Well, we've always played together since we've been young,
Yeah.
We've always had good chemistry and stuff. And Dawes, he'll be playing with us whenever we get up there to junior and senior, so that really helped us too. And
right.
We all played good together, so that's good, yeah.
Talk a little bit about your JV team this year. Always in the mix. I don't know if you're aware, but a couple of years ago, you guys won this tournament when Chase Parsley was the assistant. Talk a little bit about this team and how you've done so far this year on the JV schedule.
We've done good, but we've lost a few games we shouldn't have that we didn't play very good in. But, that's going to happen in games. But, you can't really hate that. So, we won about 10.
Right.
Lost a few, but, we've had a pretty good year.
Yeah, always a good year at Martin County. Player of the game, your role with varsity in practice and in game situations, what do you do to say, okay, I'm going to make an impact?
I usually try to guard the best player. I'll try to guard Parker in practice sometimes.
Yeah, that's tough, right?
Yeah, it's very tough. And, and I just try to do what I can on offense, and just show what I can do in varsity practice.
Well, listen, Martin County once again one of the favorites to win the 15th Region Championship. Got a big win against Floyd Central last night. Took a tough loss on the road to this Johnson Central team. Man, oh, man, that was a tough one. Talk a little bit about where your team is now, and are you guys clicking exactly where you need to be, or are you saying we got a little bit more room to grow?
We're clicking now. Whenever we played JC at the start of the season, they beat us by about 20 or 30, and then whenever we played them at third place, it was a really close game.
Yeah.
So, we're coming together now.
Yeah, you guys are, as always, Martin County looking to get back to Rupp Arena. Coach James looking to get his third region championship. And you got Parker Watts, Mr. Elevator Man, as well as Peyton Davis and Maynard and Bryson Dowles. The list goes on and on.
Yeah.
So you guys got a heck of a team. Listen, but you're trying to win a region championship of your own right here today on Championship Sunday. I'll let you get down and you got to get off your feet a little bit.
Yeah, got to rest a little bit.
Yeah, Mingy Beef Jerky player of the game, Mr. Copeland. Hey, congratulations on the win. Good luck coming up. That is Mr. Copeland. What a game he had, JJ. My, oh, my.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to sign off real quick, and we're going to come back with more action right here on the D&D Sports